ball. Almost ready for boys action as they get ready to announce the starting lineups for both teams. Braves come into tonight's action 13-6 on the season. 1-1 in the division. This is an important game for the
big
game
guys. For the boys. Big game.
I mean, again, like we talked about in the opening, if you have desires of being a top 2 seed when the division tournament gets here, this is almost a must-win.
Yeah, you got to get this game at home, and so I think the Braves have a good chance. Got to play really good. Got to hit their shots and get back on defense.
Probably the first time in quite a while that you've got pretty much all 5 starters healthy.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, that helps too, because then the guys coming off the bench that you've been used to coming in being the 6th and 7th guy can go back to that role.
Yeah.
And, you're not short in the bench like you did when you had injuries and you're having to start the guys that you normally are the first guys coming off the bench. So,
and you got to thank Coach Parsons. I mean obviously he looks at the schedule. He knows how important this game is. He's relayed that to the boys. So I would expect to see them come out very focused tonight.
All right, Braves in their home white uniforms with the royal blue Braves on the front. Amory in their road black uniforms trimmed in gold. As we are just about ready to go. Again, our only broadcast this week, Friday's game, if it happens, is on the road in Florence, Alabama. That's at Shoals Christian.
I'm going to say the odds of that game happening Friday night
you say,
good.
well, maybe they move it to Thursday, but this stuff's supposed to move in, sometime Thursday evening. You don't want to be trying to get home from Florence in a snowstorm or Snowmageddon or whatever they're calling this thing. So, all right, we're underway. Amory controls the tip. Feeds down low. Turnaround shot in the lane is good.
A good-looking
boy, you can already tell that this Amory squad is very athletic.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Braves up the floor with the balls. In the corner, dump down low for Markle. Backs his way in, goes to reverse layup, lays it in. What a job to using the rim to protect his shot.
Yeah, good job there.
And he ties the game at 2. Braves a little pressure. Now they break the pressure. Braves do a good job getting back defensively. Pass down low on the blocks. There's a push off. That's an all-offensive foul.
Yeah, they call it.
Good call. Took that offhand and just kind of tried to clear McNutt out of the way.
He did. Yeah, good job by Kaysen there. He's definitely undersized trying to guard that guy, and he drew the foul.
Well, I'm sure that was the plan.
Yep.
Let's put him down on the blocks and post him up. Braves into the front court. Qualls down the right wing to McNutt. To Markle. Around. Q for 3. Good!
That's a good start.
Boy, if Quentin's hot, then you feel really good about your chances.
Yeah, well, that was nothing but bottom. That was a pretty shot there by Q.
Good hands by Robertson with the steal. He's got numbers going the other way. Pass to Q. He backs up. Baseline jumper. Oh, he shot it too strong. Robertson got the rebound. Let me pull it back out and reset this offense. Booker, McNutt for 3. Rims out. Long rebound is taken down by Bailey for Amory.
A couple good looks there for the Braves. Just couldn't make it.
Pressure in the backcourt. They step through, get it into the front court, feed down low, shot up, and good. Basket is good by, I missed who that was.
I didn't see it.
Number 3, and I don't even have again, he's not on the roster for Amory, so we're not sure who he is. He just comes in for ball games.
Well, you don't even know that you got the names from the players this year, right?
There's another 3 from the wing by Q. Again, if he's hot, you like your chances against about anybody.
It changes the whole landscape of the game.
2 minutes in, the Braves up by 4, and now whistling a reach-in foul on Robertson.
It'll be his team first.
Ball comes in. Again, boy, they like to clear space, and that whistle, and they're going to call a foul on Quentin Qualls. Again, you could have almost called another push-off.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were going to call.
They like using their offhand to clear space. And Bailey's going to the free throw line. 2 shots. First one on the way is no good.
Got a rebound here. Amory's got pretty good length inside.
Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. Next free throw is no good. And Robertson with a rebound. He gets it up to Qualls into the front court, and they're going to call a hand check. Boy.
That was,
you just got to be consistent with these
I know
calls.
that foul was against Amory, but I would not have called that foul.
No, that's just good defense, it looks like to me.
Yeah.
Fouls on number 4, Thornton. So, pair of fouls apiece. Ball comes into Booker. He's double teamed in the corner. Got to do something. And he lets coach do something and calls a timeout. So one way to get out of trouble is to call a timeout. So with 5:49 to go here in the first quarter, Braves up by 4. It's 8-4. Back in 30 seconds. Listen to Braves basketball.
Oh, Fun 91.
Welcome back to Braves basketball. Braves with the ball, leading by 4.
2-3 zone here by Amory.
Pass down low. Shot up and in. What a good look that time. And a
very patient.
McNutt.
Yeah, very patient on offense there. Good job at the free throw line making that shot by Casey McNutt.
Ball comes in the left wing. 5:09 to go, first quarter. Oh, good hands by the Braves. Markle to knock it loose, but Amory comes back with it. Shot short of the three-point line is no good. And head fake and going up and into the player is Amory, and that's going to be on Booker.
Yeah, Jace got off his feet kind of in no man's land, and Amory drew the foul.
So going to the free throw line. First free throw on the way is no good. Next free throw is good. So he hits 1 out of 2 of the Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws. And that cuts the Braves lead back down to 5. Led by as many as 6. Qualls feeds it to Robertson. Give and go. McNutt down low. Markle shot blocked, but a foul.
Yeah, good ball movement. Good wraparound pass there by McNutt to Markle. Send him to the line for a couple of shots.
So Graydon going to the line with 2 shots.
Their first trip to the line tonight as for the Braves.
First one on the way is good. Braves open up a 6-point lead. As cold as it is outside, it is warm in this gym.
The heat is working.
Absolutely. Next free throw is no good. So 1 out of 2 of the Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws. Now the Braves with the steal going the other way. McNutt.
Oh, what a pass.
Going reverse layup. Good.
What a pass and what a finish there by Graydon Markle. Great pass there by Casey McNutt.
Big man running the floor now.
Absolutely. Look good.
Here comes a double team in the backcourt, and they throw it right to Qualls. He feeds Markle. McNutt, 3 on the way. Good!
Oh, yes!
And a fist pump by Coach Parsons, and he's loving it. 16-5. Braves with an 11-point lead, and Amory said, we got to get a timeout.
Wow.
And we're going to keep it right here. The computer seems to be acting up back at the station, so that's why we're hearing what we did. So we're going to take care of commercials.
Hey, we can talk about our sponsors.
Yeah, we'll take care of the commercials here, and we'll get that fixed before we come back on next time. So, again, thanking these people, fine sponsors that we got, Tishman Go Connect, Iuka Animal Clinic, Sparks CPA Firm, First Franklin Financial in Iuka. Of course, our sponsor of our halftime show, Boys Hollingsworth State Farm Insurance in Iuka, and of course he brings you all the free throws too. Piggly Wiggly, Nunley Trucking, Leaning Cedar Herefords, Carly Carmen, Attorney at Law, and Solution RX in Iuka. Now the ball comes in,
jump ball,
jump on it and tie up. Jump ball goes back to the Braves.
Yeah, that full court pressure. Markle and I think it was Robinson that tied it up.
So Braves get the possession back up by 11. We still got half this quarter to go. Ball comes into the backcourt.
You know, we talked about we expected the Braves to come out focused this game, and they've done that so far.
Yeah, they've looked great so far. Circling around. Back in the corner. Robertson, he's got open 3.
Oh,
too strong, but McNutt with the rebound feeds out Qualls again for 3. Good! I am loving Coach Parsons on the sideline.
I tell you, he knows the importance of this game, and that intensity that he's showing is rubbing off on the Braves on the floor.
19-5, and Amory finally gets a basket as they got behind the Braves defense. Quickly up the floor, Robertson, now to Qualls, and he has his pocket picked. Braves up by 12, 3:30 to go.
That's a walk.
And it should have been a travel before any foul.
Yeah, they're going to call the foul. I thought he walked before the foul.
He did.
Who are they going to get that on?
They got Markle, I think. Yeah, his first.
His first team. I've only got 3. I missed one.
So Braves take it away. And now a scramble. And now
he got tackled.
And Braves got a timeout before, but we finally got one of those where you get a timeout and you really don't have the ball.
I still don't understand if you're laying on the floor covering the ball, how people can dive on top of you and that's not a foul. I don't understand that.
The guy's been refereeing football too long. 3:20 to go here in the first quarter, and it's 19-7. Braves putting up some points here in the quarter.
Absolutely. Now. Again, the intensity level. You can see the focus by this team. Coach Parsons has his boys ready to play this game tonight.
How many threes have the Braves hit so far in this?
Hit 4. 3 by Qualls and 1 by McNutt.
That's a big difference right there. So 19-7. Braves. I heard somebody fall behind us. Look, there's a person laying behind us.
A little person.
A little person. So Braves with the ball, up by 12. Qualls now feeds McNutt in the right wing. Now to Markle. Around to Qualls. There's another 3 ball. Oh, I was about to call it and it went out. That went about as far down as you could without going in.
Has Qualls been wearing them shoes all year?
No, I think that's new.
We need to get everybody a pair of them shoes.
As Forrest Gump would say, that's my magic shoes.
That's them like Mike shoes. Whatever those are, let's buy a whole bunch of them.
But some for everybody on the team.
What color is that?
Don't start me to line.
It's like a
go ahead.
Peach and color with neon green shoelaces. But man, he's feeling it, and I'm saying the shoes have something to do with it.
It's the shoes. The shoes. First free throw on the way by Amory's Crump is good.
Super sub coming in, Ashton Johnson.
Robertson going to take a seat. And see, that's what I was talking about. You know, when you was injured, you was having to start Ashton, so you couldn't bring him right off the bench. And like we say, he gets things stirred up when he comes in. Misses the second free throw. McNutt with the rebound. Feeds in the corner. Ashton fakes now, finds an open right wing. Now takes the pass back. Now out to McNutt. He'll fire for 3, which is blocked, but he gets his own rebound and then loses it out of bounds, and it's going to be Amory's ball. So Braves up 11, 2:35 to go here in the quarter. To the left wing. Backing his man down. That's Booker. Now he gives it off. Qualls comes out to play the ball. Swing to the left wing, now down to the left corner. Top of the circle. Brazen that man-to-man. Oh, good hands by McNutt. Going to knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, near steal there by Kaysen. Braves just being really in-your-face defense. The intensity on the defensive side is as high as I've seen it for the Braves this year.
Hill with the ball for Amory, crosses half court. Now feeds the right wing. And what a job by that man again. Ashton Johnson knocks it off of the Amory player that was laying on the ground and out of bounds.
Good hustle there by Johnson.
The Braves get it back up by 11. McNutt in the right wing. Now to Johnson, top of the circle. Now he finds Qualls, 3 ball on the way. Oh, rims out no good. Johnson with a strong rebound. Feeds Markle. He goes up strong, misses the shot. And he gets his own rebound. Now out to McNutt. His 3 on the way. Too strong. And Amory with the rebound. And they're going to get Johnson with a blocking foul. And that is 5 on the Braves. So we're going to the other end for a couple of Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws for Amory.
Who'd you say they got with that one? Oh, Johnson. Yeah,
I got him. Ashton, his first. So Thornton going to the line for Amory. First free throw is good. He has a good-looking stroke from the free throw line.
Absolutely. Good-looking shot there by the young man.
Lead down to 10. He'll try to cut it to single digits right here. And he misses it. And McNutt with the rebound. So Braves maintain the 10-point lead. Get behind the defense all the way to the goal. Layup is good. Way to run the floor, Chase Booker. The lead goes back to 12 again, 21-9.
Oh, wow.
All kind of traveling going on, but Markle ends up with the ball anyway. Quickly up to McNutt. In the corner, Qualls for 3. I think somebody got a hand on that, and it ends up going off of Amory and out of bounds.
Yeah, that was tipped for sure.
Braves will throw it in. Still a minute 15 to go. This has been a long first quarter.
It has. There have been 8 fouls called.
Qualls will throw it in. Comes out front. Booker. Left wing to McNutt. Circles it around now. Back to Qualls. He circles to the top of the key. Feeds right wing to Johnson. Amory in a zone. Braves in no hurry. Hey, we got a 12-point lead. We can hold for the last shot. If y'all not going to come out and play the ball.
Amory's going to stay in that 2-3. Braves going to back it out here under a minute to go here in this quarter.
49 seconds.
Kind of surprising that Amory's not trying to force the issue here.
You know, and they've got a foul to give.
Right, yep.
So you could be aggressive. Now the Braves kind of start the offense a little bit, but just enough to not get a 5-second call. So basically you got a little pitch and catch going out front between Qualls and Booker, and they're still not initiating the closeness that it would take to start a 5-second count. Now the Braves set the offense. As we go down low, McNutt, jump shot. Good!
Oh, wow. Fadeaway jumper from the baseline by Kason McNutt. Ooh, near steal there, baby.
And Amory doesn't even get a shot off, and the horn sounds to end a great first quarter.
One of the best quarters I've seen the Braves play this year.
They lead here at the end of one by a score of 23-9. Earlier tonight, the Lady Braves got win number 17. That's 31 wins in a row going back to last year. 65-23, and only got 2 points out of leading scorer Meg Moore. She's got a slight injury problem that they'll have checked out, but got big games again from Kayla Timms and then also from Claire Ray.
Yeah, they both had 18 each, and then senior Baylon Middleton had 10 points. So good night for the Lady Braves. And, we talked about just the epitome of a good team is when somebody has to be out. Then you had Claire Ray. Claire Ray stepped in and scored 18. You got Meg Moore on the bench, can't play, and you got Claire scoring 18.
That's that conundrum.
Yeah, it is.
That's what we're going to get shirts that say conundrum.
Conundrum.
Now. That's be our new shirt. All right. Second quarter underway. Amory with the basketball. Ooh. Top of the circle, going to fire up for three on the way, no good. And rebound to Booker. He gets it ahead to McNutt. Kaysen turns it into a 2-on-1, pull-up jumper in the lane, rims out no good. Had a good look.
Yeah.
Got the little floater to go, but rimmed out. And Amory with the rebound. Cross, left wing. Now back in the corner. Now back to the left wing. Now in the corner again. Amory to the goal, shot no good. And they check down their own rebound. It looks like Amory is not a big three-point shooting team. Now there's a steal by Markle. Up to Qualls. He slows it down. Now back out to Johnson. Ashton pull up from the free throw line. Too strong. And Amory with the rebound. Got numbers going the other way. And a good job getting back by Qualls. Knocks it to McNutt. And Kaysen feeds Markle. Markle reverse layup is good. Boy, he does a good job using that rim for protection.
That was kind of like a delayed break. A delayed fast break.
25-9. To the goal. Pass down on a block by Markle. Did they call a blocking foul on somebody besides Markle? Let's see. I think they did.
Yeah.
I think Markle got the block after the.
Now they're going to get Markle with it.
Wow.
His second. Team first this quarter.
And we're about to see our first look at Thomas Barnes. He's going to probably come in. No, he's coming in. I thought he may have been coming in for Markle, but he's coming in for McNutt.
Yeah, I think McNutt needed a breather.
Next free throw is no good, so misses a pair of free throws, and Braves continue to lead 25-9. Those free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm.
Yeah, right now Amory really hasn't shown they can shoot the ball well from outside.
Qualls down the left wing. Yeah, that's right. They don't even try.
Right.
They're a drive, penetrate, get the ball down low, rebound and put it back up, and now Graydon loses the ball out of bounds, so a turnover gives the ball back to the Panthers.
Coming back with that full court pressure is the Braves. kind of a token pressure at this point.
Yeah, just kind of not letting them get into the offense fast. They pull up, now they pass down low again, and the Braves being especially handsy down low.
And good job there. Your hands paid off there as the Braves going to get the turnover.
Knocked it off the Amory player and out of bounds. So 6 minutes to go here in the half, and the Braves lead 25-9 with the basketball. Johnson now feeds Markle. Graydon's pull up, no good, and Amory with the rebound. Just inside the free throw line was Markle. Couldn't get the shot to go, and a good job blocking out by the Panthers to get the rebound. Now they feed down low. Left-handed shot in the lane up, no good. Tipped back out. Rebounded again by Amory. Now they'll fire up a three ball, and again, that's probably why you don't shoot a lot of threes. That's an air ball that is rebounded by the Braves' Chase Booker. 5:20 to go, first half. Booker now hands it off to Qualls. Quinton's going to set the offense. Feeds right wing to Booker. Now picks up a screen. Now goes left wing to Barnes. Now back out front, Markle looking for a backdoor cutter. Couldn't find one. Now he feeds out to Booker for three. Too strong, but Markle gets the rebound. And he finds Barnes back around to Johnson. Barnes can knock down the three. See if they get him open. And they do in the right wing. Amory does a good job of coming out to play the ball.
Yeah, they're doing back in this man-to-man now. Get out of that zone.
There's a backdoor cutter. Oh, they found Booker wide open under the goal, and he missed the layup. Almost, I think he was too wide open.
He was.
I mean, too wide open. I think he was shocked as anybody was that wide open. So Amory passed down low, shot in the lane, rims out no good. Markle with the rebound. 25-9 as we approach the halfway mark of the second quarter. Johnson, another backdoor pass, but he don't miss this one.
Good look.
Tell you
good
what,
pass.
Ashton Johnson just sending out there throwing dimes down
He
low.
is, man. He's put some zip on that ball.
Chase Booker wasn't going to miss that one as he got the basket. And it's 27-9. Amory's three on the way, no good to get the rebound. Go back up strong and score and draw the foul. That's their first basket in the second quarter.
Wow. Foul's going to go on Chase.
So at that point, they had not scored in the second quarter. That's their first basket, and the second foul goes on Chase Booker. So Braves got to be careful. So you got Booker had two, and somebody else?
Graydon Markle's got two.
Yeah, Markle's got two. So
see what Coach Parsons decided to do here with 3:46 to go in the first half.
Well, they take Chase out, but he's leaving Markle in. Braves going with that big lineup down low. Next free throw the only free throw is no good after the basket was good, so he missed the free throw. And the Braves lead by 16 with the ball. 3:35 to go here in the first half. Qualls now finds Johnson. See if he's looking for another one. He gets it down low. Shot up, no good. Ooh, Markle's lucky he didn't get a third foul going over the back right there. I think he pulled off just enough not to get the foul. So Braves with an empty trip gives Amory a chance, but good hands right there by McNutt and then picked up by Barnes. So Braves get the ball right back. Johnson out front, waiting for a few screens, nothing happening. Now he feeds McNutt. Kaysen going all the way to the goal. Layup is good.
Man, just quickness there for Kaysen McNutt on the drive. Finishes at the rim.
18-point lead again for the Braves. Matches their biggest lead. There's a lot of action right in front of us. Makes me nervous. I knew it. Here come the ball right at us. We pay attention, that's for sure. We've been run over one too many times.
If I'd hit that one, I'd be getting my nose redone.
Looking for a three from the corner on the way. Air ball. Got the rebound, did Amory. Now they draw the double team. Got nowhere to go. Goes back up. Can't get the basket, but I think Markle just picked up his third foul.
Yeah, that's going to be three on him. Got to get him out.
Yeah, Roberts is going to come in for him. Nope. Now Roberts is going to sit down, and we're going to bring
Landon Edge.
Yep, Edge is going to come in. Amory struggling for the free throw lines. They missed the first of the two again.
Yeah, just like I said, I don't know what they've done all year, but definitely not shooting tonight. And a large part of that's been the Braves defense.
And they hit the second, so 1 or 2 from the line on the Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm free throws. And 29-12.
Full court man-to-man now. Pressure by the Panthers.
The Braves get it in. McNutt gets to the head. Qualls in the corner. There's Barnes for 3. Good! That Thomas Barnes knocking down a 3. Thanks for making me sound like a prophet. Yeah, when he come in, we said, hey, Barnes can knock down a 3.
Can do it.
And, I mean, he's a big man, but you leave him alone in that corner, he's going to knock it down.
He's got a good-looking shot outside the arc.
So Amory with the ball. Down by 20 now. That's the biggest lead of the game for the Braves. 32-12. We approach the 2-minute mark. Pull-up jumper on the way, no good. And Edge, with a good job blocking out, allows Ashton Johnson to get the rebound. He gets it up to McNutt. Now to Johnson. Now to Qualls. Back out. There he is again. Barnes for 3. Chases his own shot, but Amory with the rebound. He could tell, and we could tell from here it was off. He did a good job following up his shot, but Amory still got the rebound. Goes the other end. Shot up, no good. And a rebound to McNutt. Sends it into another gear, going all the way to the goal, and he's fouled. That is the first foul in this quarter on Amory.
It absolutely is. Braves have only shot 2 free throws all night. Of course, that was on the floor.
Parks picks up the foul, his first. Qualls going to throw it in. Comes out front. McNutt off the dribble. Feeds down low. Edge, layup good. What a good look. They came out to play McNutt, and he paid attention and found the man they left, and he got the easy basket. 22-point lead for the Braves. Oh, all kinds of hopping going on. No travel call. 3 on the way, no good. Long rebound, tracked down by Edge. Well, Landon's done a good job since he's come off the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. Giving good minutes.
Gets it up to Barnes. Now ahead to McNutt. Kaysen, pull up in the lane. Shot too strong. Pretty much took on 1-on-5 right there. Amory going the other way. Dribbles right through the lane and out the other side. Well, they try to dump down low and it's over the head of Hill and out of bounds. So Braves get it back. Be curious to see if they want to hold for the last shot. Good. Amory's got about 4 fouls or 3 fouls to give. Off a screen, Qualls now feeds Barnes. 28 seconds to go in the half. Now to Edge. Back out, Qualls. Oh, spin move out top of the circle, but he lost the ball and Amory's behind the defense. They're going all the way in for the easy layup with 12 seconds left. Cuts the lead back down to 20 again, 34-14. Under 10, in the corner. Qualls for 3, short. Amory with a rebound. 2 seconds, 1, and a whistle. I think they were going to allow the player to tie his shoe, but did they call a foul?
No, he just stopped the clock.
He's supposed to do that.
Nope. Okay,
Yeah,
maybe they did call a foul. Who'd they call it on?
With 9/10 of a second left.
Well, now they're throwing it in. Did that guy here not say 2?
Well, maybe, hey, they didn't put a foul up on the board.
That hit the roof. That hit the beam. He threw that thing so high. Now it should be Braves basketball, shouldn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, should be Braves basketball. It is. Got a chance for a tip.
Got to get it off in a hurry. And they tried for a tip, but couldn't get it, and the horn sounds to end the first half. Good first half for the Braves as they lead Amory here at the end of the half, 34-14. Again, we'll keep it right here. We're going to have some Boyce Hollingsworth full court press coming up for us. We're waiting on our guest up here. And
where's he at?
He's sitting up here in the crowd like don't have a care in the world. So we will track our man Shooter down.
Is our computer working now?
He's on the phone. We're gonna keep it right here. We're gonna keep
What happened to his chair?
Somebody done took his chair.
There it is over there. Wow.
So, since
you talk about our sponsors real
Corey
quick while we get him
will
hooked
come
up.
and join us this week. Yeah, I'm going to give the sponsor rundown here. So, again, we want to thank our sponsors. We can't really send it back. We've got some computer problems going on back at the station. So, we will want to thank Tishmingo Connect, Iuka Animal Clinics, Sparks CPA Firm, First Franklin Financial in Iuka, Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm Insurance, who is the sponsor of the halftime show and also brings us our free throws. Piggly Wiggly, Nunley Trucking, Leaning Cedar Herefords, Carly Carmen, Attorney at Law, and Solution RX and Iuka. Was you late for your own wedding?
I was there just in the nick of time.
All right, we're joined by Lady Braves assistant Corey Gladwell, and ladies coming off the big win tonight by a final score of 65-23, 17-0 on the season, and everything I get is that 31 wins in a row.
31 in a row.
All right, so we welcome Corey, and we'll get into why we call him Shooter a little bit later on, but we'll talk some basketball first.
Yeah, okay. Obviously, Corey, let's kind of just back up a minute and talk about how you got involved in this program. I know you've been coaching youth basketball and coaching some of these girls even when they were younger, but kind of go through the story about what led you into this role that you're in now.
So I started coaching my nephew actually when he was about in the 4th grade. We played some rec league ball, then we started traveling a little bit with him and his friends and stuff. And Chloe was always hanging around with me, and she got the bug too, so started coaching her in 2nd grade. We coached here in Rec League, Iuka, for 2 years, and then we took a team and started a little competitive ball. And that's the same time we started that when Coach Middleton took the job here. So, of course, I picked his brain for everything I could.
Yep.
And we started trying to emulate the Lady Braves way back then, starting in the 4th and 5th grade, and just traveled all over and got as much basketball as we could out of it and tried to learn the system so when they got up here they'd be ready to roll.
Yeah. And you have a real job, that you work, and then you just you give your time to be able to do this, and so I got a question about Coach Middleton. If you had one word to describe him, what would it be?
Determined.
Determined?
Yes.
Yep. We talked about even with him and throughout the thing, about changing the culture. And that was the first thing that needed to happen here, and it seems like you guys have been able to do that.
Yes, and that's something that not just anybody can do. I tip my hat to him. He is amazing at his job. I'm thankful to get to sit on the bench beside him and learn. I learned so much from him. Everybody I've got to help. Coach Craig Daly, Larry Johnson was my coach in school. I've picked up a little bit from everybody and tried to just roll with it and put it all in one basket.
Well, now how we've talked to Brian about this and talked to Becky as well, but you're kind of in that same situation where your daughter's on the team. How special is that to be able to be a part of that same team where she's a player and you're an assistant coach?
It is. It's really great. We spend a lot of time together, not just here, but we travel all summer also playing ball.
Right.
So having her along for the ride. I got a good story with her when we get to the shooter portion of this, and it's very, very rewarding.
Well, Fred, let's move into that part. Kind of lead us into that.
So yeah, we go back to the COVID years, and you were having to, so many things you had to do, and if somebody come down with the COVID, they're gone. And so what happens is we're supposed to play Belmont, and Coach Middleton gets the COVID, and so we of course we're doing the game, and then with him not going to be able to be here, so Corey has to take over and coach, and so from that point it reminded us of the movie Hoosiers where Coach Norman Dale would get thrown out of the game, and then he'd make Shooter to take over. So he'd purposely get thrown out of the game so Shooter would have to coach. And so Michael decided that Corey was become Shooter because Coach Miller just didn't show up. And it's against Belmont, too. It's not like we're just playing somebody, that just comes along. And so that's pretty much how we started the Shooter name. And we've been back and forth with Corey. And, he's even brought us the picket fence over here, and we had that. And it's been fun to the point where when his daughter, when she first started playing and hit the three, I called her Shooter Junior. So we've had a really good time with that. And
well, Corey, kind of talk about if you can go back, rewind to that night, when you got the call and you look, hey, I got to be this is Belmont, and I got to be the coach tonight. What were you kind of thinking and going through during that time?
So he was actually out 5 games.
That's right. Yep.
But that was like the first one, wasn't it? Wasn't that the first?
No, that was toward the middle of it. The first one was at Saltillo.
Okay.
That was the first one, and the funny part of that is, Chloe was in the 6th grade at the time. And she was on her phone FaceTiming with him through the whole game, and he was watching it. She had one ear pod in and was relaying stuff to me from Coach Middleton at home. And
hilarious.
And she sat on the bench for all those games like that, and was my relay, like an offensive coordinator up in the booth. He was talking to us.
Well, I know he told something about us that sometime during that Belmont game he had to go out to the car and sit and listen to us so he knew what was going on from the car. He said nobody has a radio in the house anymore. They have to sit out in the car. That is just too funny. That's good. That's good stuff.
Well, Corey, when you think about this team, you guys, I mean, these, we had Mara Nunley on here back during the Belmont game, and we talked about how that group kind of was the foundation, the ones that kind of started that turn. And now that culture is kind of where when the Lady Braves take the floor, they expect to win, right? I mean, that's just kind of the attitude that they have. What do you see about this team this year that's special to you?
Coach Riddick just asked me that same question before the JV game tonight. We were talking about it, and he and I both come up with the same conclusion. They're just mentally tough.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of talent. We've had a lot of mentally tough girls. But this group just seems to be mentally tough, and they just don't seem to get rattled. Knock on wood, we may get rattled, but I think we'll bounce back from anything. But
what do you attribute that to? Just by some of the juniors and the seniors, some of those being in those high stakes games, those high pressure games before, and hey, it's just not a deer in the headlights look anymore, right? So
right, and it's the culture too.
Yeah.
Like I said, Coach Middleton took this program from a 4-win program to 20s and to 25 plus 30 win season state championship, and the girls that have come up through that, watching that, they're ingrained in that culture now and expecting it, and they hold each other accountable for it too.
Yeah.
We talk about what it's like for other teams to prepare for our team. And we come up, we call it a conundrum, that's our new word, because it is. I mean, you've got legitimate 5 players on the floor that can score. So, I mean, we've seen years past where, they run a face-up to face somebody else, they run a box, they do. You can't do that to this team.
Right.
I mean, and just like tonight is a perfect example. Meg goes out with the injury. She's got 2 points. And then so Kaisley scores 18, and even Claire's got 18, and she spent most of the first half with foul trouble. So, I mean, you get points from so many places, it's hard to come up with a plan to stop them all.
Yeah.
And, you see, like, your daughter Chloe, she's the 6th man, right? She comes off. I mean, it could be, guard gets in foul trouble, Chloe's coming in. A post player, Balin gets in foul trouble, Chloe's coming in. And that's talk about that role of being, we talk about Ashton Johnson with the boys. We call him super sub, and Chloe kind of fits that thing. That mentality, I don't know if I'm going to play 3 minutes or I'm going to play 20 minutes. I got to be ready to play guard.
Position
I got to be ready to post up. I got to be ready to play a guard. How important is that bench play for this Lady Braves team that you have? You have a really strong bench this year.
Yeah, we do, and it's huge. Our JV program is amazing. Our JV team has not been beaten about 3 years.
Wow, yeah.
And we say all the time, our JV girls that practice against our varsity girls, they push them so hard to get better. And at practice, our JV girls don't expect to get beat by the varsity girls. That's the mentality they've got.
That's good. That's again, that goes back to that change in the.
And I think that's why this group has grown to be so mentally tough, playing against all those groups of amazing varsity players, and not expecting to get walked on. And they push back and make practices really tough on our varsity group, and that helps our program.
That's great. Man, that's good stuff, Corey Gleibel. Man, we appreciate you coming and joining us tonight. We better get started back with these boys' game, and we look forward to an exciting rest of the season, and our plans are to be in Jackson.
Yes.
And I hope you guys are there, too, because we won't go without you.
Hey, that kind of defeats the whole purpose, don't it?
Thank y'all
Thank
for
you,
having
Corey.
me.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Hey, go Braves.
Hey, go Braves.
All right, we're ready to start the second half. Braves start with the ball, and a 20-point lead So Qualls left wing, now back out front. Braves come back in with their starters. Markle, cross court, Q down in the corner. Robertson, he's going to fire up a three. Rims out no good. Markle had the rebound, but had it knocked out of his hands by Amory. And they go the other way. Quickly up the floor, under the goal, and they throw it away. Got himself too far under the goal.
Yeah, and the Braves did a good job of getting back on defense that time.
So Braves with the ball, a little 1-2-2 now out of Amory.
Yeah, they're going to give the Braves a different look defensively.
Braves, no trouble getting it up the floor, but now here comes the double team in the corner.
Oh, good job.
Good job stepping through the double team.
Should get a good look here if we keep working it.
Q, he'll fire up a three ball. It's good. That ball had a curve to it.
It did. When it left his hand, I thought that was going to rim out, and it curved in.
It looked like some of my drives.
4 threes by Quentin Qualls. We call him Q.
And we talk about when Q's on, the Braves are hard to beat, and they just force another turnover as Amory throws into their own bench. So 37-14, Braves with the lead and the ball. Q into the front court.
Still facing that 1-2-2.
There comes the double team. They pass over the top, feed in the corner. Robertson for three on the way, short. And Amory with the rebound. The ball from the corner has been...
It's been, tough.
Tough. Everybody that shot from that... It seemed like it's that same corner where you go back to the girls' game, everything was short. And there's a short three from Amory, but they get the rebound, put it back up, no good. Markle fighting for it, tips it ahead.
Yeah, strong.
To Booker.
Strong presence there by Markle.
Going the other way. Q, another three on the way. Good again.
Here he goes. It's the shoes. It's the Q shoes.
That is 5 threes on the game now for the Q man.
I mean, Qualls keeps that up. He's going to have his own shoe line.
But they all have to be that color.
They're going to be that color. I mean,
green shoestrings.
Maybe we wear a pair of those, Fred. Maybe we'll broadcast like we've never broadcast before.
That's right. Amory all the way to the goal. Shot rolls over the rim, gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. 40-16.
Pull it, Q.
You know, he's done a good job.
Good
they pass down low, and Markle gets the basket.
Yeah, the Braves are just playing really well.
Clicking right now. You know you're clicking when the assistant coach is over giving high fives to the players on the bench. There's a three Amory has hit. That's got to be their first three of the game.
That's the first three. I ain't keeping up with their stats, but I know that's the first three they've hit.
42.
It's really the first one that's come close.
Here's a three by the Braves on the left wing. No good by McNutt, and Amory with the rebound. That one actually looked like it was going to go.
Yeah.
Amory all the way to the goal. Pass down low. Shot up. No good. Tip out, and it's going to go out of bounds. I was afraid Booker should have picked it up. I was afraid they were going to give it to Amory, but they didn't.
Hey, Greg Markle does such a great job inside, just disrupting things. Did a great job that time on that rebound, forcing the action out of the Braves out of the ball.
He's probably closing in on double figures too, isn't he?
Yes. He's got 9.
Q had a three if he wanted. Pass it up. Gives it off to McNutt in the right wing. Markle trying to post up his man. He's got a height advantage. Now they drop a double down on him. So Braves move it around to the left side. Now they got Markle posted. Turnaround shot in the lane. Oh, it wouldn't go. Braves did a good job of changing the approach to what side of the goal they brought it in on. And, boy, if he'd had that back, I know he'd probably have made that. And now Amory gets called for backcourt.
Yeah, just good defensive pressure there by the Braves to force that turnover.
So, yeah, they tried to post Markle up on the block on the far side, and they kept double teaming down, so they moved the ball around on the outside and moved him to the other side and got it down low. And actually, he got to go to his right hand with the shot, but just couldn't get it to go. But it was good work by the Braves nonetheless. Johnson now in the game. Now back to Q. He'll fire up a three. And he got hammered. No good. Markle with a rebound. He rebounded that ball with one hand while they held the other hand and still got the basket, and that puts him in double figures.
Great Markle, yeah, got 11 now.
So Braves up 44-19. Amory pass, open wing. Braves do a good job. Booker got back and cut him off. Now he has to swing it back out front to Hill. And now he tried a backdoor pass that actually went off the rim. And now there's another three by Amory, no good. Tipped out, and they get the rebound. Ball kind of pinballed around a few times before Amory come up with it. They step back for a three on the way. No good. Long rebound. And Johnson's going to let it go out of bounds.
Yeah, good decision there by Ashton.
Kind of like we saw Booker do. And now Thomas Barnes is going to come back in for Q. And Q go over and recharge the shoes. Got to plug them in every once in a while.
Battery getting low.
That's it. Pass down low. Markle scores and draws the foul.
Man, just a strong move there. Great Markle having a night.
You just go over there and you plug them in right next to your phone. Graydon at the line, try to get the three-point play. It's good. So that free throw brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm, and the Braves up 47-19. What an impressive performance so far by these Braves. They try to go over 500 for the season in the division. There's a long three on the way, no good. Markle with another rebound. He's probably getting close to a double-double. Braves running the floor and missed the shot. Boy, good look from Booker as he found McNutt, and he just missed the layup.
Yeah, McNutt's had several of those just roll off.
He needs to go back and just dunk it like he was doing a few games ago.
Yeah.
Now, Barnes battling down low.
Should be
now,
thought that was a charge.
It looked like a charge to us.
They're going to get Booker with his third.
You know when your radio team says in three-part harmony that it's probably a foul. Yep, so that's three on Booker. He's not coming out. So Amory throws it in. That's only the first foul on the Braves. One foul each team. You know, it seems like since they went to this new format of, fouls per quarter before you shoot, that they don't call near the fouls they used to call. We sat through games where I bet there would be 50 foul calls.
You're right.
I mean, high school game take 3 hours. So 2:30 to go here in the third quarter. Braves up 47-19. They've got the ball. McNutt crosses half court and then lost it. Amory picks it up. McNutt steals it right back. That's some games we used to have where it was just you couldn't even announce all the turnovers. There's a three from the corner by Booker, no good. Amory with the rebound. And they going 1-on-4 and decide to pull up. Ball down low. Oh, good backdoor pass. Layup. And they missed the layup. Man, that's when things
It's been that kind of night for Amory, hasn't it?
McNutt going all the way to the goal. Hangs, and he got his, as he would say, his stuff swatted out of there.
That's a good block by Amory.
So Braves will get it from the baseline. They'll throw it in. Just under 2 to go in the third. Ball comes out front. McNutt down the lane. Kicks it back out to Johnson. Now he finds Barnes for three. Short and rebound. Markle gets the rebound. He kicks it back out. McNutt for three. Short. And Hill with a rebound for Amory. Up the floor. Down the lane. Shot up. No good. And Booker with the rebound. He draws a double team. And he's fouled. Well, now we don't know there's a timeout. We don't know if they got
the timeout or the foul.
Whichever came first. We have no idea, so we'll keep it right here again. Our next broadcast will be next Tuesday. Back to division play again next Tuesday as Ripley comes to town.
Yeah, get Ripley at home. What did we do again? I know the girls won. What did the boys lose? I can't remember what we did with the boy at Ripley.
I think so, because we beat Shannon.
We didn't do that game.
So yeah, we beat Shannon and then lost. That's the 1-1.
That's it. Yeah,
record at the
so looking to get even that series back up for the boys.
That could be a battle of 1 and 2 teams in the division.
Another important game here, and I like our chances. If the Braves come in focused like this, if they have the night, you can tell. You can see the maturity of this team, right, with the 8 seniors and realizing the importance of this game, the focus that's going to be needed, and really just jumped on Amory early and never looked back.
So we'll have a good full court press coming up Tuesday night too.
Absolutely.
As we're going to have during the girls' game, we're going to have a former assistant coach and pretty much coached a lot of places as Coach Louis Riddick will join us. And then at the halftime of the boys' game, we're going to have longtime scorer, friend of the program, head cheerleader, cook, you name it.
New school board member?
Yeah, Mikey Shea has just about done everything for this team, for the girls, that is. And he just retired. This is his first year to retire, and now a school board member. So we'll have Mikey on at halftime. So a couple good guests coming up. We'll have all kind of questions to ask Coach Riddick. We could almost spend the whole. We might have tried to keep him on a little past halftime.
Yeah, I mean he could spend the half talking about raccoons.
That's it. That's when you retire, he's become the raccoon whisperer.
Oh, good job there by Chase Booker.
The ball down low as Booker gets the basket, and now Robertson steals the inbound pass.
Ooh.
He tried to feed it down low to Markle, but Amory punched it out. Looked like a volleyball game, and it ends up all the way at the other end. They fire up a three, and it's good. 49-22. 35 seconds to go here in the quarter. Qualls, top of the circle.
Yeah, Amory's really trying to
up his dribble. Now he gets it to Markle.
Increase the defensive pressure here.
Now to Robertson. Backdoor pass. Booker. Layup. Good. He used a good head fake to get the defender up in there, and then he lays it in. Amory going the other way. Floater. Rims out no good. Look in there battling with the trees is McNutt, and he can go all the way in. Layup is good.
Yeah.
And that ends the third quarter. What a quarter for the Braves. They led at halftime by 20, and they still lead now by 31 now here at the end of three. So it's the Braves 53 and Amory 22. And again, we're going to keep it right here. We'll mention our sponsors one more time. We're sorry I can't go back, but computer frees up. You never know what that thing's going to play. It came back to us one time when it did that, and it was like we'd gone back to start the show all over again.
Well, let's rewind.
Like I was in the Twilight Zone. All right, sponsors is Tishmingo Connect, Iuka Animal Clinic, Spark CPA Firm, First Franklin Financial in Iuka, Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm Insurance in Iuka, Piggly Wiggly, Nunley Trucking, Leaning Cedar Herefords, Carly Carmen, Attorney at Law, and Solution RX in Iuka. We appreciate those folks allowing us to be able to bring these games to you. Hope you enjoy them as much as we enjoy bringing them to you.
Yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in, visiting our Facebook page.
There's a steal, and they go for the lob with McNutt, but the ball is deflected before he can get up to it. And Amory ends up with the ball. Fourth quarter action, 53-22, 7.5 to go. Right wing, they pass up the three. Only a couple of threes so far for Amory in this game, and those both been in the second half. They fire up one now, and it's good. They might heat up here in the fourth quarter. They're going to need to, being down by 28 right now. Q for three, short. He's finally cooled off. He was on a heater in the first half.
Yeah, he got those 5 3-pointers.
Pass down low, Hill. Now he tries to go down low with the ball even farther, and Booker steals, gets it ahead. Q all the way to the goal, lays it in.
That's his first regular field goal of the night.
30-point lead for the Braves. 55-25, still 6:40 to go. Man, Braves come out a little 1-2-2 pressure. And now they're going to call a travel.
Yeah.
Braves going to get the ball back.
Man, defense has just been great for the Braves. The offense has been too. Been just a all-around great outing for the Braves here tonight.
Qualls walking it up. Or kept McNutt walking it up. Now to Qualls. Now to Booker. Booker down the lane. Fakes, turnaround, shot up, short. Rebound taken down by Amory. Braves still continue like a three-quarter court pressure.
Have a great night.
The pressure forces the turnover, and the Braves get it back. Still a 30-point lead. McNutt in the corner. Q for three.
Go too hard.
Got hacked. Really knocked to the floor. No call. That may be that no call may be a product of the score.
Yeah, and I think Chase just picked up his fourth.
Markle. I think Markle did. Nope, you're right,
Yep.
Chase. Well, they was both standing there. I guess they
Chase got him across the arm.
Could have picked either one. So Booker picks up his fourth. He may be going to come out Barnes at the scores table. No, he's going to get Q. So Barnes in. I guess with a 30-point lead, you can just leave Booker in there. If he fouls out, he fouls out. Nope, he's about to come out now.
There's he's not. 24 is not on my roster.
Yeah, but we're
thinking
pretty sure he changed number. We're pretty sure that's Eli Klingen.
I think you're right.
You know, they change numbers and they don't tell us. Next free throw is good. So those free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm. 55-27.
Oh, good ball handling by Chase.
Under 6 to go. And now we got a whistle. And a foul is going on Amory. It's going on Hill. Non-shooting foul. Ball comes into the backcourt. McNutt off the dribble. Down the lane. That kicks it out. Klingen going to fire up a three ball. Short. We saw him knocking down some threes in the JV game. And now here comes the defense. Braves turn up the pressure. Amory breaks it and throws it away.
Yeah, just good defensive pressure there by the Braves forcing the turnover.
You know, you make them play at a higher speed that they're not used to playing at, and that's where the turnover comes
forces
in.
Those turnovers. You're exactly right.
You do anything too fast, and you get not as good as you would have been. Klingen now finds Markle. Cross, down low, Barnes out, moves it around. Good ball moving by the Braves. Now he's down low to Barnes.
Oh, he got slapped
across
in the
face, steps back, shot no good. Rebound by the Braves, comes back outside. Braves still running that offense even with that big lead and 4:50 to go. Now they're going to fire up a three ball. Good! Knocking down the three.
Cooper Clark.
Clark, the freshman.
Come off the bench cold as a cucumber and nails a three.
And that drives the lead back up to 31 again. Hill will fire a three on the other end, no good. And Clark with a rebound. So Cooper with a three and a rebound, and now there's a turnover by the Braves. All the way to the goal. Layup is good by Amory. 58-29.
Landon Edge is getting ready to check in. Next stoppage of play.
Booker to Barnes to Klingen. Down low, Markle back out. Circled around. Clark down low, Markle shot. Good. Good ball movement for the Braves.
Yeah, excellent.
Braves hit the 60 mark now, up by 31. Amory in the left wing. Back to the right. Pull-up jumper on the way is good. Good-looking shot that time by Tyler Parks. He's just a freshman, too.
Wow, good-looking shot there by the freshman, like you said.
Barnes and Booker breaking the press. Get it down low. Klingen up above the defender. No good. Just enough defense to make him change the trajectory on his shot. Amory gets the rebound and throw it away. Barnes did a good job of getting back, and he just disruptive enough to mess that play up and make the ball go out of bounds.
Q's going to check back in. Like we said, Landon Edge is coming in. Looks like we're going to get Markle and Booker going to take a break.
Q got the shoes charged back up. It's like an electric car. Every once in a while you just got to go over and plug them up. You know, they'll only go 2 or 3 hours if we have to get another charge.
That's it.
Ball on the right wing. Now Q in the left. Now back to the right. Barnes feeds it down into the corner. Edge feeds it down low. Klingen. I can't see the official. It's just riding the way. The Braves end up turning the ball over. All I can see is we had the ball and then they had the ball. That's all I know.
We were eclipsed.
Exactly. Now that should be an offensive foul. And they're not going. They're going to call that. Man, on Clark. Cooper picks up the foul. I mean, he basically just ran into him. So off the dribble, top of the circle, now to the left wing. Down the lane, pull up again, no good. Amory gets the rebound, goes back up strong, misses the shot, but gets the foul. And I think Clark's going to pick it up this time. So Cooper gets his second. He's putting up some crooked numbers too.
He is.
Free throw on the way is good. This free throw is brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm. Next one on the way. That one rims out no good. And the Braves with the rebound. That's Edge. Gets it up. Qualls down in the corner, clinging. Now top of the circle. Barnes got an open three on the way. Rims out no good. Amory with the rebound.
What was that?
Acrobatic move by Amory in the lane. It's kind of a double pump windmill, almost like he's going to dunk the ball. And then he lost the ball and went out of bounds, and Braves get it back. He was trying to avoid a lot of Braves defenders, and it just made it look like a low percentage shot for sure. Clark out front with some
moves.
Yeah. And now Qualls for three. Rims out no good. He has finally cooled off. But he got what we needed in the first half to build that big lead.
Really played a big part in pulling out that big lead early.
He wasn't going to stay. Nobody's going to stay that hot as he was in the first half. Amory passed down low. Now back out front. 60-32, minute and a half to go. Yep. They're going to call a foul or just out of bounds? The ball was still sitting on the floor.
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't even out of bounds. I guess they're going to say it was touched, but the Braves player must have been standing out of bounds when he touched it.
Luke Edwards and Paxton Markle check in now for the Braves. I think we have all the starters off the floor, don't we?
I believe so. That's good in a division game that you need. When you got enough of a lead, you can play everybody. That's a good sign. 28-point lead for the Braves. Markle lost the ball, loose on the floor, and when he went back and touched it, called you couldn't just stop, but you had to go back and touch it, and that called an over and back call. So Amory gets the ball back with 1 minute to go here in this ball game. Slowly into the front court. Hill, left wing, to the goal. Back out to an open wing for three on the way. No good. And Edge with the rebound for the Braves. Up to Markle. Now gets it to Clark. Back to Markle. Now back out front. That's Edge. Clinging, left wing. Now back out front. Markle to Edge. 30 seconds. Braves don't have to do anything. Just dribble off time if they want to. Edwards with the ball. Now back out front, Markle. Nobody's moving. And now the ball's knocked loose. And Luke Edwards picks it back up for the Braves with 15 seconds. This is a football game. The coaches would start walking across the field towards each other right now. Now Amory with a steal with 5 seconds. Pass down low all the way to the goal. Lays it up and in, and that's going to do it. Braves are going to win this one by a final score of 60-34, and that is win number 14 on the season for the Braves. They go to 14-6 and 2-1 now in the division. That's the big numbers. They get back over that 500 mark and should be sitting at least in second place, maybe by themselves, could be tied, but till we see the results of some other games tonight. But they've put themselves in a very good position so far in the season. Absolutely.
Looking at the scoring tonight, 3 players for the Braves in double figures, led by Quentin Qualls with those 5 three-point buckets. Then 16 for Graydon Markle. Had a great job inside, did a good job just scoring from inside the paint, and also rebounding the ball and playing defense and just causing havoc inside the lane. 11 points for Casey McNutt, 8 points for Chase Booker, 3 points each for Cooper Clark and for Thomas Barnes, and 2 points for Landon Edge.
Well, all right. The Lady Braves won the opener tonight by a final score of 65-23, playing mostly without Meg Moore, who's out with a injury suffered during the game, or maybe not suffered anything, but it was irritated.
Irritated. Now, they're just being on the, like you said, the cautious side. Yeah.
And they're going to probably have a scan done and just see what's going on, just to make sure everything's good. But nonetheless, even without her, the Lady Braves win 65-23, 17-0 in the season. 3-0 in the division. That's 31 wins in a row overall going back to last year. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
stuff.
Good. Just a good night for Lady Braves. Good night for the Braves. Got the sweep tonight over Amory, and anytime you can do that in division, that's a good thing. I mean, that's that puts you again. That puts you in good position. Big games at Ripley coming up next week, and it's man, just what a great season both of these teams are having this year.
Yeah, combined now, looking at we've saw 31 wins now so far.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. Pretty good
Absolutely.
air that you're in.
Absolutely.
Again, the both teams are supposed to be playing Friday at Florence Shoals Christian. With what's coming up, I wouldn't hold my breath.
Right.
And again, like if you wanted to move the game to Thursday, you don't know what time that's going to move in. And maybe one of them games they have to reschedule later on, or just not play.
We're not going to be there regardless to do radio, but when we hear something to get the word, we will share it on our Facebook page to help get the word out as well.
That's right, absolutely. Now, we will be back right here at Tishomingo County High School 1 week from tonight, Tuesday night. Another division game. Ripley comes to town. That's already some teams we haven't played yet, and we're already finishing up with Ripley.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, that's why we hadn't even seen Itawamba yet, and so we're going to finish. And I think when we play Itawamba, we play them like within a week.
Exactly.
You play them here, and then we play them up there, and that's one of the places we are going to go to when that gets around. We're going to get to go up there. We like to go up there and call a game from Itawamba. It's a good place to call. So that'd be one of our other road games, and we're also looking at maybe doing the Robertson Classic, which will be a Saturday in New Albany coming up here in about 2 weeks.
Yeah. We'll see what happens there and just kind of play that by ear for the next few days.
We're still working on that. Again, we get the sweep tonight. Lady Braves win the opener by a final score of 65-23, 17-0 in the season, 3-0 in the division. Guys come back in the nightcap, had a 23-9 lead at the end of one, led by 20 at the half, cruised to a 60-34 win for win number 14, and they are 2-1 in the division. Anything else?
Everybody get your milk and bread and be safe this weekend with the snow coming. Everybody be safe out there.
All right, we will talk to you next Tuesday right here from Tishomingo County. Thanks for listening to Braves Basketball
on Fun 91.